This is the fifth and last day of this mini course on management habits. And today we will talk about how to implement what we've learned so far. So just as a quick summary, the first four management habits that we've seen were: whenever you give feedback, make it specific. Whenever you communicate or delegate something, use concrete visual examples. Whenever you delegate something, provide early follow-up and feedback. And whenever you are about to communicate something, proactively ask yourself what could be misunderstood and then address it. So now let's see how you can implement these over the next few weeks. So the temptation would be to take your schedule or your to-do list, your agenda, and then add more things to it. For example, add some sessions in which you will provide specific feedback and so on. My personal suggestion is not to do it because you are probably very busy, your schedule is probably already very full, and if you just add some new items to it, the risk is that you will not have the time to do it properly, and when the time comes, the temptation will be just to procrastinate and just do the thing which is more urgent and for which you do not have time. So instead, what I suggest is that you stack the management habits you've just learned on top of items that are already on your schedule. Let me give you an example. There was the management habit of whenever you give feedback, make it specific. So what I suggest is that right now you open your schedule and you check what's on the rest of this week and the next week, and you ask yourself, which would be great opportunities to practice this habit of being more specific when giving feedback. And then perhaps on your schedule, you will see that you have a one-on-one meeting scheduled with one of your reports, and you already know that you will already give some feedback to your report, and that's a perfect moment to practice the management habit of giving specific feedback. So what I suggest right now is that at the end of this video, you take your schedule or your agenda and you look at the events and the items that you already have scheduled for the rest of this week and the next one. And on top of them, you write some management habits that you've learned so far and that you will practice. And bonus points if you also practice the exercise of visualizing yourself, putting the management habits in practice during these events. So you can, for example, visualize yourself giving feedback to your employee as you will do it when the moment for the one-on-one comes. And you can just visualize yourself doing it. You can think about the words you will use, and you can think about how you can make it specific. So this is my suggestion for how you can best implement the management habits that you've learned so far. Okay, so this was it for this very short 5 days mini course on management habits. I've just barely scratched the surface of the topic. I've just tried to think, what can I give you in 5 minutes for 5 days that could already make some impact. There will be a live Q&A call in which you can ask me questions about what we've learned so far or about some specific problems that you're encountering in your situation. And I will do my best to answer them, to propose you some ways in which you can practice the habits that we've seen so far, or other management habits that I see that I know being very important. And we can even make some exercises in which I will ask you to put these habits in practice, and you can get some feedback on how you're doing them. So in this email below, you will get some more information about the live call, the Q&A call, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you.